cosmic enough. Call it something with a cauliflower involved. That wasn't the broccoli. The colors were soft. The colors would run from a page when the water would come. It's not them wet paints, I don't think so. More pastels or something you draw. It wasn't the ink from the octopus, it's the gallbladder dog from a seagull that would flap his arms. That's what I tried to say before, but it got in a jumble, and all the cars would get stopped. Like one of them got in an accident in the front. Now want to get the ox on the neck to make the head come off. Come off with these flows, come up with this, come up with these flows, come up with these, come up with these flows, come up with this, come up with this, come up with these with ease. You was the seaweed and the little mermaid I'd see. Like you used to be living, you used to have souls. But now you don't. Maybe you sold your voice box and everything else. Ships with oil, because gasoline run mechanisms roll. Now you swing them arms, swing low, sweet flow. Reach the flow, floorboards just below. Hover about a centimeter above. Then the centipede comes into action again. Like that's what I need. I'm just a dastardly thing. I was the dust in your little dustpan you throw in the trash. Why don't you pull the road so the dinosaurs can't get out? Auntie knows he would flow. Auntie, Toy Story bitch. Andy knows from Toy Story flows. Another one I'll say for you. Andy knows with toys involved. Toys and a lot of noise. A lot of bang the drum. We figured out the skin that was on. Somebody famous as fuck. Each piece like it's a collage. Was this the picnic that we put out? The blanket that's raw? Blankety flow like it's syrup on the waffle that you had in the moan. Maybe Jack in the Box was closed, but they never are. Was this a special occasion? Like he's gonna make up a holiday for one of these songs? I grab your day of the month. I grab your day of the week. I grab your till you tell me not to grab you. Like I take your everything. What's sponge? It's just so good. Some of these flows like a vacuum you could have bought from the store, but it's more expensive, so you saw it on a show. It was a QVC, just dial the number on the bomb. Why don't you dial in on a dial-in to start the spit, start to get shape from the knot it is. Put a knot in your head by hitting your skull? No, I'm hitting right under it. Hidden for a sec, like a bird about to flap. He about to take flight, like he's gonna be a jet. I didn't know those connect. Not until later on it got made fun of it, but I didn't change it at all. I didn't change it to a wisp and go out the window, the little crevice in it. This could have been close, because y'all didn't put that adhesive, or whatever type of epoxy it was. Why don't you just pick one off the shelf when you shop? This could have been something caught. Yes, that's the word, but not the one you think of that dangles in the front, bitch. You was a dandelion, but not the type I like a lot. You was one of the things with the fucking sesame seeds, but yours was raw. You was infertile. Infantile. You're just an infinite bitch. You're just the zero that stretched most big. You couldn't tell what it was, cause you couldn't see the edges, like it's the crust from a pizza you'd get. Yes. Put y'all in comatose on a bed. Think about one of my flows. as that thing just make that sound. It would beep like a fucking truck picking up. Pick a floor and pick you up. Like you stumble to the floor. Let me kick you once. Let me kick the cloth and rip it some. Like this was Cinderella's clothes. No ball for you at all. No ball because it couldn't roll. No snow because it wouldn't melt. No, it's melted alone. I had to say warning because it would sound better for y'all. No awesome when he go now. I'm being sarcastic, bitch. No awesome when he go now. I say that ironically. What's gonna rock the rafters, dog? Maybe someone made ass dog, like they could change it to a rock. Those were the rock bolts you bought when the fucking Transformers was out. This was what could switch everybody like this, but that went the fucking fraud on the face. They didn't talk like they usually was. Oh, pissed, because sometimes they lighten it up when there was a reward for them, like a dog who's about to get a bone, or maybe more small, like a steak bite that could end up in his stomach. A small bite that could end up in his stomach pits. You loving this? You land lubbers, why don't you cling onto a rock so you won't drown? Face down and have this fucking boats with the sirens on. They could just show up and pull you out with the hook that they use for dolphins and marlins, dog. Boom, put up your deuce. Because I'm at your castle now. Why don't you put down your bridge before I have to kill all your alligators in that moat? Covered in mud, I'll be covered in it as well. Like we's at the bar and I was a chick, I wasn't wearing a bra. You was so secure, but now you're not. Another brick begun by something dark. Like these words are strong, they got the power to lift you up or drop you some. Yes, I dropped the song like it was a solid drug that they just invented. You want some, just let it dissolve in your lip and you can feel like this for a second. And it was worth it, even with all the side effects. Even with all these special effects of different ways to have sound leaving my lips. These on the twigs and never fall and make the fucking force off for y'all. Because this wasn't the fall you bought to put under your rug. This wasn't the technicians to put in with this shop. Like it could be opening a box. It was like a razor. A razor cut was worse than a paper one. But to how much extent you got. Never see red with paper cuts? Fuck I'm talking about. Fuck with the boss and find out what he said, because that's the constant question that's been asked for so long. And then see if the tree makes a sound when it falls down. Was this solid now? Was this me hitting the door? Wait for an answer. Wait for one of them like Tiny Dancer with the ballerina stuck inside the box with the glass on the side like it was a rose and you're gonna watch the last petal fall. Yes, you're pedophile. You're petrified. You're petrified wood that wasn't oak. So that says hello, yo. You wasn't even cool back then, that's a while ago. Those were if the fucking dinosaurs lived and died all in that time. All with my mind to fucking collect all this nutrition so I could just rip this one fucking rhyme. One bucket rhyme like it's on a list, like I could check it off. Yes, you could check it out. If you watch long enough, you probably lose your attention to something else. Why don't you check your phone, see if you got that text from that one that you thought that you loved, but love's a fraud. It needs to get whipped like a dog. Dog. It needs to get 2 tokens. It needs to get 2 tokens. Too abrupt with this, too many of them. We're gonna get the rugs pulled underneath like they were something on a table. No, those are tablecloths. But you can walk on those. It would be like walking on eggshells. Those were the things that you didn't want the most. Cause some would get stuck because you don't always got your shoes on, dog. Especially when the weather hot and you start to sweat under your socks. So you take those off that's drenched. Once just wring them out like it's something that could get sipped. If all the rain stopped and the fucking lake beds dried up. Atari. Get one of these flows. Atari. Get one of these, one of these. Mystic harmonica, my blood will start to pump inside of what's right next to skull. My bone was thick, but now it's grown for small. It's starting to dissolve from the inside out. I need some type of vitamins like Flintstones, or maybe like Vogue to finish the job. Put up the mills, put up the plaster inside of the host. You start to get plastered with tongue like it's inside of a cave that's ice cold. Just for my zone, just for once. Dive into the deep end, you couldn't swim and you didn't have the fucking floaties on your arm, so you sink like a rock. Sink like the kitchen sink was thrown in, thrown in. Sink with this, then sink right in. Was thrown in, was thrown in. Pull the muscle in my dome. I don't care, I don't need it now. I can be using my arms. Work like a magician on the road. Work like this bus was full. These were my groupies, bro. I group all y'all up. They'll send me $1 like you're saving a dog on a commercial you watched. Yes, that got hit, that has to sit in the sun, whose bowl wasn't full, it only had a couple of them pebbles, it needed more. Support the bad? Why don't you support my rap? Why don't I just be the fucking thing that loom above your head? I'm the Truman Show, putting myself to sleep by petting my nose. Boom. On this rap, we be something, we be something. On this rap, we be so honest. Yes. One of them cabinets with the mirror on, like he was a dentist, bitch. Get that floss, the biggest piece of chunk from the steak you ate with the knife on the fork. Give it a dip in A1, I heard that was good. Its base was tomato sauce, so it's just like ketchup or something. Spicy hot. They had different shades and complexities to this. 50 shades of how you dip. Why don't you make love to the steak, I guess? Like you're into that H&M. No, those were the coats you bought. Of course they was. I say this just so you could have said that to have a worse connect. The words, what a one when we want to rip this song for you. What a one, talk along, a song for you. Just gonna be the bell that was straw with a rope. That was a straw man that gives it hope like he's trying to scare off the crows. No, that was his voice box, he wanted back like Ariel. No, he don't have the fins that flap, you're getting a couple that mixed in rap. Yes, and now I say it like Mexican, with none of them umbrella hats. Flipped upside down, you put the chops and put a dab in the center red. Now I center red because my chi was found for once. It usually frees, it usually goes on the doors. That's why I be putting towels. Don't with all this rap, be saying all of it, all of it, all of it. Echo effect inside of a tornado. I'm the hole at the bomb. Boom. TWA, get it.